So today we're going to talk about the strategy that many $100 million entrepreneurs are currently using to acquire clients at scale for completely free. And after being around them and learning from some of the best in the industry, these are the 3 steps that I've learned on how they acquire clients at scale for completely free. So let's just dive right into it. Okay, I'm going to pull up my Miro board, going straight to step 1. Okay, so for step 1, basically you have to make back at least twice or more of your CAC from your first transaction with the client. The reason why we have to make back at least twice our CAC during our first deal with them is because this allows us to reinvest an additional unit of profit back into acquiring another client. And then you can basically rinse and repeat as many times as you please. Because if you do not at least do that, if you do not at least get back twice your CAC within your first transaction with the client, cash flow or cash becomes the bottleneck in a business. You can't really scale with if you're not getting back at least twice your CAC. Okay, so the second step, which I'm going to scroll down right now over here, is to decrease your CAC. So to decrease your CAC, there's a few methods to do this. And the first that I like is to basically leverage organic content. So with organic content, it takes time, but if done consistently enough over a long period of time, the results are really crazy. And the amount of inbound leads and quality of leads you're getting will be absolutely insane, right? And the second method that I really like is to use cold outbound emails. So the reason why I like cold outbound emails is because, as you know, like many 9-figure entrepreneurs like Alex Hormozi always preach about cold outbound emails, is that the average ROI on emails is between 35x to 45x. But this is only if you know how to create the automation, the targeting, the messaging, and the deliverability. And all of this is really key and essential when it comes to cold outbound. So if you guys need to know how to do it, I do have some resources on how to basically implement this. Just drop me a text on Instagram and I'll guide you through it. Okay? And yeah, and basically the third method is to utilize partnerships, right? And partnerships is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't have to dive too much into it, so I won't. And yeah, so then just scroll down real quick. Okay? So yeah, anyways, so to fully milk the amount of eyeballs we're getting to become cash, we need to make sure that these people who have seen our brand, right, becomes converting clients, because you don't need more leads, you just need more higher quality touch points with these people. So yeah, basically you need to know how to convert these people. You need to have a converting mechanism within this cold outbound emails, your social media, and all this other stuff. Okay, and lastly, the highest level you can pull, right, is basically to nail your offer, right, to really tie everything together. Because if your offer isn't a no-brainer, even free leads won't stick. And so these are the 3 steps, that a lot of $100 million entrepreneurs are currently using to acquire clients at scale for free. So if you found this content helpful, you can just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll basically post more contents like this. Anyways, I've been working on a scaling roadmap for founders, who are stuck at scaling. I have included many strategies like this within the scaling roadmap, which you can get for completely free. Usually people will have to pay like thousands of dollars for this information, but I want to make it as accessible as possible for you guys. So yeah, just click on the link and I'll send it directly to your email. All right, so that's the video for it today, and I hope you guys have a nice weekend. All right, cheers.